How much does censorship have effect or influence on us? It's a question that comes to my mind when I observe about the influence of technology. The observation make me realize about single gateway that Thai government will use with Thai citizens. The single gateway will be a tool to control inappropriate websites and the inbound of information and news from the overseas to Thailand. And this made me interested about censorship in Thailand. In the Oxford Dictionary, says censorship means the suppression or prohibition of parts of books, films, news, and other that are considered obscene, political, unacceptable, or threat to security. In Thailand, censorship was directly dependent on military government, which control over broadcast media, education, political pressure, the use of economic, and the criticism of the king banned by the constitutional. I have observed more who censor whom in Thailand because it is not only government that can censor us. I'm interested in Thailand education, that the system was created by the government. I realized that when I was in school, I never studied about political in Thailand. For example, PD Phnom Yong, Paul Hibu Songkham, or Thaksin Shinawat. These people are the people who make lots of difference in Thailand, but they got erased from the history. The school only teaches us about the king, Thai traditional, and history in the past, but not political. The censorship made kids uneducated. For example, a child who grow up with no sex education will not have knowledge of birth control and how to protect themselves from the disease. In the other hand, Thai children didn't educate about political and what will affect them in the future. Student is reader, and reader are the reason writer put a message to communicate through the audience. There are processes that writer need cut off some idea of creativity because of the censorship. Readers are being controlled by censorship, and the censorship is controlled by the government. In the other hand, government can use the system to choose what you should learn or should not. The benefit for small group of people cause the run the list of crossing mind to students. These all factors impact the imagination of students negatively because they didn't know what they should, and it can be the material in their creativity. This led me to the question, did the censorship affect our imagination? The censorship was blocked and not allow us to see, listen, or learn many contents. The answer is yes, because the censorship has decreased lot of information that can be material to support us for creativity and imagination. After exploring the topic through different mediums and techniques such as drawing, found object, printing, digital tools, I'm interested to continue explore to VR or virtual reality. The reason I use VR because the medium is allow me to simulate, experience the different reality which help me to support my question, what it will be with Thai people imagination if there are no censorship in Thai education.